my physical as well as my mental fitness.
And I want to see these beautiful young ladies. I want to see them dancing when they're 4 years older, too.
I'm looking forward to this, man. You walk behind me in a debate. Come here, man.
Why should people want to make a change, though?
Well, that's up to them to decide.
Why should they?
It's for them to decide.
Well, make your case.
I'm not going to. We can't rebuild our economy and meet this climate crisis, exacerbating the need for environmental justice. Sorry, as a bug. Speaking of the environment. We need to work again with Canada and Mexico as neighbors, not as adversaries. That are worth dealing with China tougher. It makes it far more durable, reliable, and powerful. And partnerships built on cohesion. Coercion. Because if you could take care, if you were a quartermaster, you can sure and hell take care of running a department store, or on the second floor of the ladies' department. You know what I mean? Unnecessarily. Now we have over 120 million dead from COVID. Apologize for what?
Vice President Biden has spent the weekend on damage control following remarks that offended at least 2 U.S. allies in the fight against ISIS.
Apologize for what? He makes his wild claims and hopes. He now hopes we don't notice what he said or won't remember. And when he does follow through, or doesn't do, when follow through, the exact opposite.
The White House released a statement saying the vice president apologized for any implication that Turkey or other allies and partners in the region had intentionally supplied or facilitated the growth of ISIL or other violent extremists in Syria. An administration official said this is a short-term distraction and won't compromise the coalition.
Kingswood Community Center. Actually, that's the one down I used to work. It's a joke. You know where we were. Anyway.
Folks, eliminate one tax loophole out of $1,600 billion worth. $1,400 billion. Out of $1,400 billion. That's going to be $1,400 billion. It's hard to even say it so much. By the way, it costs a lot of money. It costs about $740 billion.
You should go out and vote. You're in voting now. Vote and let your senators know how strongly you feel. Vote now. Make sure you, in fact, let people know you're a senator. I'm not going to answer the question because the question is radical left. Will you shut up, man?
Listen, who is on your list, Joe?
Who's on your list? So forward looking to have an opportunity to sit with the president or stand with the president in debates. So I couldn't tell anybody but Barack. Don't have here in Miami, in Florida. You don't have it here, and that is if you keep.
The following movie has been rated PG-13 by the Motion Picture Association of America. Some material may be inappropriate for young children. Parents may wish to consider whether it should be viewed by those under 13.
Folks, eliminate one tax loophole out of $1,600 billion worth. $1,400 billion worth. Out of $1,400 million, excuse me, $1,400 billion. It's hard to even say it so much. And by the way, it costs a lot of money. It costs about $740 billion over 10 years.